ng isang beses. Wala akong pake kung saan ka man nanggaling, pero merong mga tuntunin dito na kailangan mong sundin, mga tradisyon na kailangan mong alamin. Ang unang tradisyon, ang maskara, itago ang tunay na mukha sa hindi kasing-lahi. Ang ikalawang tradisyon, ang baluarte, alagaan ang sariling teritoryo. Ikaw ang batas, orado, at bertugo ng iyong nasasakupan. Ang ikatlong tradisyon, ang salinlahi, ipaalam sa maestro ang pagsasalinlahi, pupuksain ng sino mang lumapag dito. Ang ikaapat na tradisyon, ang pag-aaruga. Habang ang isang bata ay iyong inaaruga, panagutan mo ang lahat ng kanilang kilos at salita. Ang ikalaman ng tradisyon, ang pagmamano. Igalang at magbigay-pugay habang nasa teritoryo ng iba. Ang ika-6 na tradisyon, ang kamatayan. Isang maestro lang ang pwedeng pumunsa sa isang kasing-lahi. Sundin niyo ang itong mga tradisyon at magiging madali ang pamumuhay mo dito. Kundi, malalaman mo anong mangyayari kung ikaw ay sumukol.
The B-Stars topic just came after.
We are now live. Yes, hi.
Hello.
I hope they didn't
Chat.
catch that last topic we were talking about.
No, they cost B-Stars, but we're not gonna expound at all.
Let's
I'm not
give
gonna
them
expound on
context.
B-Stars.
No,
please
no,
do.
no, we're gonna leave them in the dark on what we were talking about. But yes,
It's
hello.
the animal in me.
You got that dog in you. But yes, hello, welcome to SUKOL. SUKOL is a pre-colonial Philippines Vampire the Masquerade Dark Ages campaign. We are currently on episode 15, and we declared the first arc of this Kabanata, the Yugto, will end on the 20th episode. So we have 5 episodes left in this arc before we move towards a new century. Yes, I believe people will be 100 years old from now, so it's going to be interesting, the big decisions leading up to said movement. I also want to bring up content warning. SUKOL delves into historical horrors, touching on colonialism, classism, church manipulation, cultural divides, internal political factions. The narrative aims to explore complex social dynamics through the lens of both mortals and kindred in this era. The parallels help understand the social complications, cultural nuances, and how it plays into being human. So please remain respectful as we focus on the character stories and the setting. Also, I will also put this for those who want to get the blurb at what timeline. Actually, we are in 1592 at the moment. So, yeah. Yes. So, it was unfortunate we had been cut off due to the why am I shown B-Star? This
It all started
with Peppa. I'm gonna blame you, husband, for corrupting the children. How dare you? But yes, we are just more or less doing a continuation, a bit of the major decision actually that was played, which was left hanging, and I think it's for the best. There was a sanduguan between Lucia and Bella. Bella is a more or less a mercurial ally. She wants her vengeance against the woman that tortured her, Sasamban. It's a deep Kapampangan word, which is the one who is worshipped. It is the real name of Magda. She wants her hands on Sasamban. But, obviously, Sasamban is taken, or Magda, as everyone commonly knows her, is taken by the resident Ravnos, Isko. But there is a promise that Magda will be delivered to Vela. There is a sandugoan, a blood pact made, a boon that Bella hovers over Lucia. Um, in that instance, one of the things, at least to satiate the rage of this royal descendant of the Dalag, she off-screen killed Apo Badong and is now the reinstated Baroness of Baguio. So, I believe it was very torturous on how Apo Badong was killed. More or less, the clues we only have is that he was staked against a tree. Segundo watched, but made Noe look away of like, you don't need to see this. And then you were like, yeah, okay, I say no more. So, in that case, uh, in this particular setting, Bella ng mga Ibaloy made sure that she watched Apo Badong burn and turn to ash. So we can remove Apo Badong from the list of the traitors. I'm sorry, Itim, he's dead.
That's good on my part. That's good on my part.
Like, yeah, he dead.
Doesn't have to be by my hands. One less traitor.
Yeah. So, right now, the Baguio is now currently a stronghold. Because of this action, by the way, Baguio is now considered a stronghold for the local tribes. Anyone that is fleeing from the horrors of Manila, which is slowly becoming a foothold of the Dayuhans, the Spaniards, they're all making their way towards Baguio, which is said to be safety for Indios and the locals. So, thanks, guys. You made a safe spot for Filipinos.
I wish we still had that here. Hey, just let it go.
Oh God damn.
Yes, me too.
Not happy going home to some use. Okay, fights it. Don't worry, they took it. They took that.
We'll get Baguio here.
We'll get Baguio. Let's go. Let's make it a safe space.
Yes.
I will actually have, I would say, I'll have everyone roll in the span of 3 months if you guys found any information on Isco, because given the days that followed, as you guys scoured the locations to near at least the colony, the main area where basically in the city, it's not city, it's the ciudad, the locality of Baguio at that time. You guys were in the near Session Road, the zigzag, and the main colony there leading up to the mountains. You guys, I'll just check in each of your awareness. You can use a perception awareness roll for the meantime to see if you guys found anything related to Isco.
The material this time have our stuff like willpower or like blood
I would
full reset.
I would say for because some time has passed, we can do a reset. I'm okay with it. Ooh. So perception awareness,
Oh
please.
no, Padre.
That's
Perception and willpower, right?
Perception awareness. So perception is in mental and awareness is in talents. Everyone, it's either people have low awareness or low perception.
I have both.
Not me though.
Oh.
Okay, rerolls. Wait, somebody had a dramatic success.
Isco.
Ooh. Alright.
Isco.
Isco. Alright, we'll start first with Padre Noe. Padre Noe, unfortunately, you were not able to at least focus too much on Isco. As a question remains, Padre Zaki, san ka na? You did receive a letter. There was a man in a carriage. You can definitely tell he has traveled far to specifically send you this message. They did not do it through bird. They got a horse messenger to go directly to you. Given that you were in the colony of Baguio, they are aware that it is currently a foothold thanks to Bella Ibaloy. Bella Ibaloy is also considered right now, other than Itim being blood hunted, is also a target by the church. But they, at least in general, looked for this area and they found you. The letter inscribes asking you to return to Intramuros. Have a word. Have conversation. He does not wish for the bloodshed and the further fighting to go out of hand. He does say that if you were like, are you kidnapped? If it seems otherwise, I think you can come in willingly. I am happy to arrange a meet. You may take the carriage in which I have brought you. It will be safe. Anyone that goes with you will be given safety. I assure this. He gives you assurance. Anyone that follows you back to Intramuros will be safe. Dun dun dun. The music died. What the fuck? Thank you. Wow.
They're gonna kill us.
So, I would say your attention is not with Isco. It is with Padre Zacharias. I mean, it's fair, right? To assume you'd be more focused in this. Let me.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, he's looking for me, stuff like that. But like, the whole reason why we left is so that we can convince the Camarilla to stop fighting, right?
Yeah.
We left the Camarilla's grounds to get proof of the Danag. We haven't gotten that proof yet,
I mean,
right?
there. I
Have-
mean, word.
Do we have enough? Do we have enough?
It's enough for like Bella to testify, Segundo. But there's. I mean, the thing is, it's all like verbatim. It's not actual like.
So what's the point?
So
There's no point.
there's no point to go back yet, I suppose.
Point to go back. I see. I'll just send the coded message that I can't go back yet. We can't go back yet. There's a reason why I'm here. The Lord wills it.
Okay. All right. I will have you and
Can I roll religion or something? Religion and
No.
persuasion.
you need religion and persuasion are two different skill sets.
Charisma and persuasion?
Charisma and persuasion.
Charisma, religion?
Charisma.
That's expression.
I would say charisma and persuasion might be the best one too. But you would get an extra
Okay.
dice as this is your sire.
It's my sire. May I add my what you call it? Can I use fast talk to add my Catholicism expertise?
Fast talk is
Fast talk.
this is
It's
written though.
been a while.
It's written.
Alright.
So no.
I accept it. Alright. I'm gonna willpower this. This is important. Thank you.
Mhm.
I'm gonna willpower it because it's important.
I believe. Yes.
16 10. There you go.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 minus 1, 6. I would say the carriage does leave without you. And in the weeks that followed, with much nervousness, there is no call to new blood hunt. Surprisingly, Bella is not called for a blood hunt. Itim's blood hunt still remains, though.
Fair enough.
He's protecting you for a bit.
Then we're on borrowed time.
Yes. You're still a wanted man. Yes, Itim. You are still a wanted man. Now let's go to Lucia's perception. I want to ask, how would you have looked for Isco? There are many ways Lucia can. Do you divine with your discipline? Or your writing? Do you talk to the locals? I want to know how you're flavoring your success.
Okay. Trying to look for the merit. I will actually be doing the oh, where is it? I know I have it.
I believe in you.
The Mind of the Madman. Yeah, it's basically like investigating crime. So I put my mind on the culprit. It's like those dreams that she gets, those like premonitions of where they are, because I do believe that prior, like sessions prior, she was already tracking Magda, and she'll continue to do so.
Ooh, so this is effect. It takes her to a dark place internally. Ooh, okay, I will have you roll. This feels like a very distinct one. Go for perception and empathy, please.
Perception, empathy. We got a reset, right?
Yes. I declared a reset.
Okay, I'll willpower this. Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
And I'm assuming everybody's smart
perception.
enough to drink blood, so I won't have to ask that. There was an
Yeah.
assumption. Everybody tried at least dinuguan.
6, right? Oh wait, empathy. So that's
Yes.
10.
The prerequisite is empathy, unfortunately.
Yep. My blindness.
I believe in you. There we go. Just move here.
Hoy, gago!
Oh,
Demonyo!
The
Demonyo.
sudden cursing.
Demonyo!
The two ones. Oh, fuck.
Yawa!
Oh my god.
Alright.
Listen,
Grabe, ang sakit. Binawi.
Yawa, tangina.
it canceled the
Gago.
your blood.
I
But yeah,
don't know.
It's 4.
Five, to
It's
be
4.
fair.
No, it's 4.
I low-key-
1, 2, 3,
Is it
4,
a 4?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not bad,
there-
I guess.
Yeah,
What
4
is
is
an
fine.
8
3, 4.
again? What is an 8 again?
I counted the 7. No, 8 again is... Oh no, 8 again is a reroll. So anything from 8 and 9 is a reroll. So you can roll 2 dice.
Oh, no. Tapos dalawang 1.
Wait,
2d10.
why does it reroll?
You can
Why does it
reroll
reroll?
still, right?
An
Yeah,
ability.
roll
She has
2d2.
an ability.
Oh,
Okay,
There's
so
again.
Hey,
now
that's
it's a
one.
5. Now it's
That's
5.
5.
Now it's 5. Okay.
that's a good ability.
Now...
Roll again. It's 9, right?
Yeah, it's 9. Oh god.
Oh.
Dang
Roll
it.
again.
Oh no! Why you doomed me?
Yeah.
You
Roll...
doomed me. I was
Wait,
happy.
Is the rules.
Ah,
Roll again.
roll
Okay,
again.
okay.
Wait again.
Is the rules. Is them the rules.
Okay.
Okay. I'm good.
Okay,
Binawi
6.
in dalawang 10. Amen.
Basically, it can't be 9 or 8.
No, it says 8 again. So if she rolls 8,
You
And
roll again on
9.
an 8 and a 9.
that's nuts. That's a
Okay.
scary ability.
a-
Why did I
it's a
agree to
strange,
that? Why did I
ability.
agree to this? Squints.
Lumabas ang goblin ko.
I can't.
One more?
No. It's good.
Yeah.
She rolled an 8 already and she got 3. So
Okay.
in that instance, 6 successes. I will ask, you choose a culprit. Is it Magda or Isco?
It is most certainly Magda.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Here's some fun stuff that you. What are you talking about, husband? Don't distract. I know you're beautiful, but don't distract. Oh. Ay. Buisit ka. Go away. Go away. Okay.
Cute.
Alright.
Lumabas
Cute.
lahat busit yawa. Tangina.
Mm. Mm. You realize as you get really sharp images, you are aware of this word. I want to ask though, would you have picked up, because there's different languages. There's Tagalog, the Tagalog language.
Mhm.
There is, so there's different kinds of language. I would suggest, I'm assuming you're sticking to Tagalog as of this time of your languages. So the word mangkukulam comes to mind as you realize what you're seeing. You're seeing what looks to be a gutted chicken, a black one, poured into a bowl. And you're seeing the different kinds of carvings on the trees, coated with the same blood. With the stories you've heard of from the locals, you are aware that mangkukulams have powers that cause harm to other people overtly. And the thing is, their magic does not usually work on people who are innocent. Their targets are usually wrongdoers, like thieves, land grabbers. You realize that she has some sort of this black magic, something that goes beyond your knowledge as a Spaniard. You're just remembering. I mean, all you know is that she is a witch. You're seeing images of her casting what looks to be casting what seems to be things in the trees, and you're seeing paktols, which is doll magic. Different kinds of skulls of birds, chickens. There's also usik. Usik is also you see her open her hands and what looks to be locusts, ipaklongs coming out of her hands. And you realize that's very, like, to you it is foreign, but the visions you get, it's almost as if you were a local seeing the horrors come to life. The word usik, the locusts are very native to Pampanga. So like there's something where she causes illnesses with bugs. There's dolls. There's also what you see like the dinuguan that's boiled over, which is laga. You realize above table, and I think Phoebe would know about this. One of the words that float to you, that is foreign to you, that will warrant an intelligence and occult roll, is the word sabat.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, we done fucked up.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, that's how you spell it.
No, double B.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Occult. I do not have occult, so that's a -2. If I
Call me. Call me.
I'm dreaming.
Oh, you dream. Okay.
Yeah, you're going for your
Laban.
happy 2 years. Oh, 2 years! Happy 2 years! Yay!
Tama ba minus 2 dices? Kasi wala akong occult. Tama, di ba?
Oh my, you don't have your occult. Wait, what? You don't have.
That's the right. It's the
You,
right side.
you don't
It's the
have.
right side. You meant knowledges. Knowledges siya. Baka -1 lang.
You don't have. Oh wait, you don't have a cult. Oh no. No. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, I would. Yeah. Yeah, you would. You would get a -2. Yes.
Yeah, so I got a 1 dice, which is a
Eh.
9.
Okay, so it's not a fail. There is this shiver that goes down your spine. You may not know the connotations, the cultural connotations of what you just saw, the images of Sasaban. You realize, Sasaban is the progenitor, or at least she seems to be the one responsible for all, at least in her side of the pond. Her own magic came from her. All the witches that originated from Pampanga learned from her. Tabat came from Sasaban. It makes sense. The one who worships would be the one who would know how to be worshipped, how to cast such malevolent spells. Do you, at least vaguely, you know what a witch is? You know the concept of witches and their black magic, the Wiccans. You are aware of, at least this is what was the problem that happened in your very own soil, the things that the church was fighting against, the witches, the reason for the witch trials, the women that seemed to reject the traditions of the church, trying to bring about Satan, trying to bring about the devil himself into the earth. So you, in your mind's eye at least, you realize you are, the threats in Spain, the Sabat, they have their own version here in the Philippines.
Mhm.
And with that, that's all you can glean at least. It's a witch. Every stereotype you have of witch is.
Okay.
So you can tell
Tawag dyan,
she's
Noe, uwi tayo, tara.
but this is dangerous because this person ran off with Isco. And Isco has not returned. You're dealing with one who deals with dark magic.
Isko
Kanta.
naman, no?
Should have stabbed him. They should have stabbed her. They had a chance.
Ayaw mong umuwi sa iyong sire. Ako na lang uwi sa sire mo. Susumbong ako.
So this
Pampanga, no? Pampanga?
So as far as you can tell, in one of your dreams actually, you realize at some point you are locking eyes with her, Magda. She is aware that you are looking right at her, and in fact, she welcomes it. You can feel her hands clasping your head as if to watch what she can do. You are held on to the nightmare. I will need you to roll as from the time she's holding your head, her eyes, it shifts to the boiling pot. As if your face is moving closer and closer to pot. You can feel the heat rising.
Hello.
Yeah, I need you to roll for self-control. See if you can break into out
Then
of
my
it.
loss.
Look at
Is
me.
me?
I
Who got
am the
lost?
DM now.
Denma? You there?
Is it
Hello?
me?
Then
Is it
my
me or Denma?
No,
Hello?
we can hear you. Denma
Okay.
is
Hello?
she got
unresponsive.
taken by
Wait,
the husband.
huh?
I was gonna say Magda took her.
Magda
What? No,
Isko took her too.
wait.
Hi Denma, we can't hear
Then
you.
we
Are
can hear you.
you
I'm so
Hello?
sorry.
you
I'm
good?
talking. I'm talking. What do you mean?
Try connecting.
I'm green.
There. Oh wait. Where was
Hello?
There
that?
she is. Come back.
Lagging.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello? I'm green. I've been green. Oh, now
Yeah,
it's
it's
red.
lagging.
Okay, now it's green.
Blinking audio.
Hello, hello, hello. Hi, hi.
Wait, was that coming from Lucia? I heard the
Hello.
voice.
Hello, hello. Am I back? Can you guys hear me?
For what?
Delete
Well,
yung
for
audio.
what?
Delete yung
I'm so
audio.
scared. What's going on? This is
Denma's
the
voice
first
is
time.
delayed.
Delete yung
Are
audio.
you in the
Kulam
Hello?
eh, kulam.
Witchcraft! Witchcraft!
I heard you a bit, Denma.
Okay. But can you
Hello,
guys hear
Denma,
me?
hello?
There.
Can you hear me now?
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh my god. Anyways.
Oh.
More or less, it's like from eye to eye contact, the hands holding. It is now moved to the boiling pot. You can feel the heat rising from the pot as your face is being moved close. Please roll a self-control to try to break out of the dream. Or else your face will be burned.
Self-control. Ah! Ay, Diyos ko, Lord Santo Simaan.
You do not want that pot to touch your
Today
face.
is the day. Today is the day I fuck up. That's 2 ones.
Denma, is there a way that Sisa can help intervene with this?
Oh
Considering she's also
no.
like,
So in this case, you do have 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 4. Do you want, in the way of looking for Isco, you're looking for Magda?
me?
Yes, I'm asking Sisa.
Yeah. I'm actually like thinking about she still has we still have any object from Magda in the area we in the stronghold, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking of using one of Caesar's abilities, the one that lets her like find info.
Mm-hmm.
What is this called? Her Auspex ability that lets her
Discern.
experience the traces attached to a given object when she puts her hand on said object.
Mm-hmm. So,
Like I was wondering if she can use it to like detect like Magda or something.
so she does have paktol. I'm not gonna have you roll because you revolve around dolls. In the house you guys stayed, there was a pile of dolls with bird heads. You can tell one of them looked like, at least it was with the carvings and etchings that look too similar to Bella. So you're aware that someone knows how to do things with dolls. You do grab one of them, and you can roll
Mm-hmm.
your ability. Discern. Discern. This may or may not save Lucia. No pressure.
Can it be possible to like trace back like to Magda and Una reverse the the voodoo shtick?
This is aspects. What are you using specifically? Given object perception. Oh, it's only for gleaning information. The Uno reverse would be the
Is it maybe dementation? I don't know.
yeah,
If
I would say it would be a dementation ability after you use the aspects. So first you have to
okay.
roll perception empathy on the doll. Oh no.
Congrats.
Oh no. It is only one.
Oh dear.
So one success would be basic information. So traces leave only
I should have
impressions.
willpower this.
Pat. It's okay. So, it is common for Pactol to use representations of the victim.
Is it still possible to do the demonstration or nah?
One thing you can glean from it is all the dolls.
Hello?
Oh no, I'm disconnecting again.
Hi?
I think Den was gone again. There we
Dan,
go.
welcome back. Nah?
Hello.
Gone again.
Am I connected?
Then why you're
delayed?
Shopee.
Hello? Hello? Am I back? Oh,
Looks
no.
like voodoo.
Voodoo! Shopee ka din. No, banana! Can I?
But Shopee.
Shopee. Yeah, it's a fun. But yeah, is it still possible to do the demonstration or
Thank you. It is a factory.
it's pretty much like out of
Hello?
or can I still do a follow up like willpower this one?
I would say basic information wise, I'll only give that there were many dolls. And you have come to realize they are representations of other victims. You realize one doll is Bella.
Mhm.
Another doll is Itim. Another doll is Padre Noe. Another doll is you. And another doll is Lucia.
Is it possible to create a doll of Magda in this room?
You can try. It's just you don't have personal affects to represent her in a sense. You'll need a specific flower on the head. I mean, there are flowers outside. You can make it look like her in her likeness, if you'd like. This would be a craft roll, I believe. You don't have craft either. Oh, God!
No.
Oh, you're gonna need somebody who's good at crafting to do this. Arts and crafts.
I have one.
I would say
I have one in craft.
you can do intelligence and occult to know how to craft it and teach it to someone else. If you fail this one, you can't teach it. It's all gonna be stuck in your head.
Okay, I will willpower this.
Yeah, no pressure, no pressure.
Intelligence and occult. Oh, come on. All those sevens and I got two.
Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, you got a 10 though.
Fuck
Oh,
me.
no.
How many ones tonight? They don't.
Three.
This
It's hard.
this one doesn't want us to find Magda.
No, it's more like it's hard to do paktol. It's hard to do these dark magics if you are not of evil, I suppose. You have to be malevolent.
You're nice people.
It doesn't work to good people. But in this case, I would say you have an inkling, so long as it makes a representation, you have affects of her. The more you have blood, hair, it is stronger. You can carve a likeness to her. You would have to kill a live creature to manifest the doll. So you know how to make it vaguely, but you're not sure about the effectivity because you have to be evil to do it.
Sisa does Sisa still have blood from when she, tried to Magda in the last session?
I would say days have passed, so it's already diluted in your system. in a sense.
Oh no, that sucks. Hmm. At the very least, Sisa will keep the dolls of her and everyone else that she knows.
Okay.
She'll take them
Okay. Because of
if
this,
possible.
right, I will just have you roll. Let's see, another perception awareness to see if you pick up something. This is gonna be tied to if you pick up something related to Lucia. Oh. 5 at the moment. Oh, it cancels out. 5. Still good. In one of the nights,
Whew. Yeah.
this was one of the nights in which I don't know who's cooking dinuguan. Who's the resident that cooks dinuguan? Is
The
it
chef. Who's our chef?
who's the chef? Who is the resident chef? Is it Noe?
Wait, what skill do you think would be used for chefery?
No, because someone's been cooking dinuguan for a while for the group. Is it Noe or
I
Itim?
remember Lucia cooking.
Yeah.
Lucia cooked. Palitan tayo, I guess.
Sige.
Oh.
I will bless
Mothers
the
of the group.
In your perception awareness, people have gotten to sleep. But Sisa, through the floorboards, smell the dinuguan cooking, as if it was put on under the uling and it's being cooked again. And first, Sisa wonders if Itim had one of the late night snack, because it is pretty late. When you wake up, however, assuming you sleep with all the dolls, one doll is missing.
Yeah.
It is
Shit.
Lucia's doll. It is Lucia's doll. You do smell the dinuguan cooking. What do you do?
She tries to search for the doll. I like to think that at this point she's treating the dolls as more of her kids again, additional kids she's playing with.
Okay.
Yeah, and one of them is missing all of a sudden. She has to search for it.
Okay. You go, nak. Tan ka nak.
Nah. She will barge into the kitchen just to she will assume like the kids are being naughty and like sneaking into the kitchen, getting a snack.
Okay.
So she will go where the scent of the dinuguan is.
Yeah. So, you follow the scent, and you hear basically almost as if the stove is left open. Flames are roaring, the pot placed over, boiling dangerously. You can smell the parts of it where it's overboiled and the blood sticking to the sides of the pot, crusting, because it's boiled over. And much to your horror, one of the dolls, its face is hovered over the pot.
She immediately reaches for it because Sisa, I think, as much as Sisa would consider safety as a mom, albeit a crazy one, she would want to save the kids first,
Hold on. Wait,
burning hands later.
Oh, never mind. Okay. In that moment, this is gonna need your strength roll as you try to pull the doll away. Some malevolent force is keeping the doll's face close to the boiling pot of dinuguan. You'll need to make a
Strength and
you can choose brawl or athletics.
oh man, it's both like 2 regardless.
Use your blood pool, quickening, do quickening, spend a blood point. Get an extra strength dice. Cuff,
Just
cuff.
does she have,
Yes, you can
yeah.
do that.
Oh, okay. I'll do that then. And if possible, I can willpower it.
Yes, you may.
Blood, blood pool and willpower. So
Yeah.
like, 10d10? Is it? What's the math?
Yes, that will be a 10d10.
Okay.
Ding, quick, ding.
Caesar, unleash some mom powers. Ah,
Oh no.
Okay,
okay.
that's good, right? That's good. That's good.
1, 2, 3, 4,
We'll count
3.
it as 7 above. That's 1, 2, 3 minus 1, so that's 2 sucks. I will ask Lucia. Which part of your face are you open to having a burn? Not fully, just a part. Cheek, nose, chin,
The forehead?
Oh,
forehead. Wait, did Lucia say?
can I like the full head?
No,
Can
no, no.
I?
The forehead, the forehead.
You want
Ata-
the, you want
I'm
the
gonna assume like Dalma like can Sisa like starts screaming that like ano ang ginagawa mo tumigil? Bakit ka
Yeah.
bawal yan? Like she's gonna make a racket in the kitchen
Yeah,
while
I
like
would
fighting is struggling to like pull the doll.
Yeah, I would say with especially with people with auspex, the smell of
Yes.
dinuguan fills the house. Like the heck, who left the stove on? You guys wake up. The last person who cooked was more or less itim, and you're pretty sure you turned off the stove. Like you took out the wood, you took
Yes, I
out the
did.
logs. Like yeah, I mean like you took out stuff. What the fuck? You're like, what is this? And as you guys rush to the kitchen, or at least the makeshift dirty kitchen, you see what looks to be like, it looks like Tisa's dunking a doll in the pot, but like struggling with it. It's such a weird
Oh,
image.
no.
Ang
But
ginagawa niyo, tumulong kayo rito!
No, I didn't
Nakala
want
niyo
to.
yung bata!
Oh, sige, sige, sige. As if humoring her, no one will help.
as you make a hold on her, you realize your auspex is picking up what looks to be its passive. You actually see
Yes.
2 blackened hands shoving this particular doll and keeping it in place over the pot.
Oh. DM? I don't know if you'd allow, but I am a Catholic. I'm expertise in Catholicism. I want to exercise that bitch. Can I start singing? Can I start talking about Latin prayers to get whatever that black stuff is out of there?
Yeah, yeah. I would say you can try exorcism. Yes, Itim, you're there too, and you're seeing Sisa shoving the doll in the boiling dinuguan. The thing that bothers you the most is like the fire, the log, the charcoal is on. Like this is what do you call this? Like it's supposed to be turned off. It boggles you like why is the fire on? Did Sisa do this? What? You turned off the
May
thing?
pagkukulang ba tubig? May malapit na tubig?
Itim, may mangkukulam.
You do know what a
Kukulang?
you know what a mangungkulam is. That is terrifying for you.
Tulungan natin si Sisa. Bisa mo.
Sige, sige, sige. Teka, hihilahin ko si Sisa by the shoulders.
Like the whole person.
Okay.
Yes, I'm just gonna grab you.
Uh, 2, 1.
Strength athletics, yes?
Oh no. It will be a strength athletics. Yes.
Okay. Lika dito. No!
Oh no.
We both get 1 success. Does that add up?
I would say,
Mm,
weirdly enough, it's like you're reminded of the time that Sisa was in a frenzy. Why is she so strong? What the hell? Like, like you're feeling it, the pull. Um, as you're trying to go over your exorcism, you hear a laugh that's you only you can hear it. It's Magda's laugh. He taunts you as you use your beliefs, your prayers. No one else can hear it. Only Padre Noah does. As you use your God against her God.
I
She's
care
sim-
not for her taunts. I continue.
You pray and pray. And funny enough, she releases that makes Itim and Tisa with all the force of the pulling. It's almost like they get yoinked.
Knocked back.
Yeah. You get thrown off as
How's the doll? No.
you
yeah, how's the
guys
dog?
will hear a scream from whence Lucia is asleep. Wherever she's resting now, she is screaming.
Siya.
See ya! I run.
No, puntahan mo.
Oh,
You pull away.
No, yung
You pull away the
money ko.
floorboards. What?
Sisa,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Sisa will try to like clean off the whatever stuff is on the doll at that point.
Yeah. And you see like a parts of its wherever it touches. Actually, where did Lucia declare the burn would be? Forehead? Is that the final?
Forehead, right?
Is it forehead? Is that
Ano? Wait. Ano na lang? Eh, can
it's
it be like ear to cheek?
ear to cheek? Yes.
Yeah.
So that will be your choice. You feel the burn. I would say this is just one aggravated. It will heal in time, but the scar will remain because it is black magic. It's meant to
What's the
scar.
symbol for aggravated again?
The last one. It's there's the asterisk.
double X.
Yeah, the X. So just one aggravated.
Oh yeah, the asterisk. Yeah, the asterisk.
Oh. You guys are startled. And as Cisa's wiping off the side of the ear and stuff, the scream of Lucia stops as Noe pulls away the floorboards. Much to your horror, you see a burn mark from the ear across the cheek to where Lucia is.
I cup the other side of her cheek and lift her up from the floorboard. Lucia! Lucia!
I think she's still like screaming. That's not a pain that goes away.
Yeah,
I won't actually scream, but she's screaming.
yeah, and you can tell her eyes are glazed over. She is still dreaming. She did not wake up, unfortunately. She failed her self-control roll, so she is still in the middle of the
no.
dream. In her dream,
She's
Magda has let go of her head and is just hovering over her, towering like a predator, watching, relishing in her pain.
I don't know that this is happening.
Yes.
But I do know that black magic is happening.
Yes.
I have studied I have studied exorcism back home. Not that I
Yes.
was an expert.
You
at
are
it.
aware that
You
this
know,
is like a
fresh
form of
off the-
witchcraft. Like they may take a
It's a form.
the devilry takes on many forms. In any culture,
Mhm.
the devil lurks. And definitely the devil has a hold on this Magda woman.
Then DM, I'm going to do a Catholic version of a ritual circle. I am going to bless it. I'm going to place Lucia there. And no holy water though. We don't want her to burn. But any equivalents from Christ's representations. And then I will once again do the exorcism to banish whatever is being placed on Lucia off of her. May I?
You may.
Will that burn Lucia because she's a vampire?
May I,
I'm not sure.
may
You
I
don't
like
know that.
also assist? Because I'm also Catholic.
Yes. By all
At least at this point, I'm also Catholic, and you know how those exorcisms happen. There are prayers that priests would say to themselves to kind of like guard their souls.
Yes.
Exactly. Those prayers to guard your own soul from the devil
Yeah,
when they
Yes.
yeah,
try to
I'm gonna
tempt you
chant
and trick
those
you.
too.
I would say
Yeah,
yes. You
so
can use instead of occult, you can use theology for both of you.
great.
So this is
I actually
a
researched some.
it'll be wits because it's happening right now. It's not an intelligence roll. You're acting on it. So it's a wits and theology.
Okay.
The
I'm
both
gonna
of us
willpower.
roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna willpower this
Yes.
to help her. Okay. Catholicism. 3. 16d10.
Nice.
Hey, yo?
You like me more than
Oh
myself.
no.
8.
There you go.
Mas malakas ang faith ni Father.
Latin
Nice.
prayers sound cool.
I would say
Father.
Padre retro satana.
for a normal vampire as well, it would hurt, but since you guys are both of the faith, this kind of suffering, I would say this is where I would mandate you to invest on this. The tenants, you basically, the V5 version of, you get a lore book or like the lore sheet of true faith in this moment.
Oh! Now?
Yes.
What?
Oh my goodness!
You rolled too
We
high.
both do?
No, not you. Not
Yeah!
Sia. Just
You did, you did, you did, you did.
What
Okay.
happened?
So, context for the people on the table.
Can we roleplay this moment?
Yes, you may.
Okay.
I will give the
Okay.
floor, and try to explain it to the table as well. What you just acquired story-wise.
I will try to describe it narratively to what I imagine it. Everyone here's played D&D. Everyone here knows
Yes.
what a cleric and a paladin is.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
equivalent of that in World of Darkness are any with those with true faith. True faith is the divine smites. True faith is the clerical spell casting. True faith is the miracles of the world in this one. So there is it's not a blinding light because it's only the beginning of true faith, but there is a light that only rings to the word heaven for those that are close to it. The sound of chirping birds as if they are approaching this light, and truly, life starts to get approached towards a room where the chanting of an exorcism begins over and over and over in Latin. Vade retro satana, num quam suade mihivana, sunt mala quae libas, ipse venena vivas. Vade retro satana. And he says that over and over and over and over, and more light seems to surround the room, banishing the darkness.
I
Perfect.
will need Isa and Itim to roll for courage because your inner beast fears this light. It is instinct. Like you cower away, just much like in the sunlight. This is like the sun just came out of nowhere kind of energy. I need you both to roll for courage.
Rolling. 3d10. I got 1.
That's enough, I think.
Sisa, why are you? This is the mom. This is the mom energy.
Mom energy.
Mom
Yeah, the
energy.
energy kicking in at the moment.
Let's go, Sisa.
Save
Energy.
me, mom. Save me.
She has
Energy.
2d10. She has no business being brave.
She is now.
White woman, save me.
She's very brave.
It's very brave. That's a critical bravery right there. Critical success.
God damn. Okay, I would
it's like a middle finger to Magda.
yeah.
Or
To
to God.
She deserved it.
With finger to God.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa.
She's rolling courage against technically God, right?
Yeah. Daddy, stop.
Okay, I would say because of your roles, for Sisa, I don't know if Sisa was religious before, or if she was inherently
She
religious.
was.
Oh, if you are, oh yeah, it's like
Yes,
to
actually.
you, it's like you've seen God. It's like God spoke to you. Ah, like in this moment,
Divination.
it's like in that moment, there's this kind of heaven in which you hear the sounds of your own children laughing mid, uh, like tanghaling tapat in the noontime, when they were just playing around in the streets, carefree, before all of this, or before all the horrors, that moment of heaven that you've had, one when you see your husband come home, enjoying the meals that you have prepared for the family. God says, it's almost as if God's telling you, there is a way for it to be like this again as you see the light. A hope fills your soul. Whoever this God is still with you. You are not abandoned. So with him, you passed enough to say, like, uh, it kind of had this spiritual awakening. At least for it, it was like, okay, I haven't seen their God before. Like, fuck that. I believe in Bathala. That's my God. But okay, their
I
God's kind
believe
of,
in Bathala.
yeah, but this one's kind of freaky. I've seen their God now. So there could be other gods. So, like, it depends on how you treat the spiritual awakening, but it is less of fear, but in, like, more of, like, in awe. You feel a sense of awe.
Kaya ba yun ni Bathala? Shit.
It's more
Oh
like,
my God.
Siguro
I
Convert,
need
siguro naman.
convert,
that.
convert.
it's
Siguro
I
naman.
mean,
it's
how can I do that?
um I mean, you know that Padre Noah serves a higher being. This could be in the same likes of Bathala. Maybe Bathala works in a different way. Um and
But I think most Item is going to be questioning himself and his religion because all this time I assume that him and Padre Noe had been uh, conversing about religion from time to time.
Yeah, from that.
My stand on this is Bathala is the one true God, and
yeah.
that whatever this colonial religion is a hoax. Basically, either it's invader propaganda. But now seeing this proof, I'm like, wait, what?
What?
Ito pala yun.
What?
Ito pala yun.
It's a
Conversion.
Totoo
Conversion.
yun?
For real, for real?
Wait.
No, you
Ah,
sinungaling.
hindi, teka lang, kung totoo. Di ba isa lang
That's
yung,
got.
uh,
That's crazy.
yeah.
tapos si,
Yeah.
tapos,
we could
But like
later. We
PB,
can talk about
yeah,
that later.
PB, remind
Yes.
me to look up the Dark Ages version of True Faith because I need to give that to you. You have to invest on it now. It's sorry you opened it up to yourself with this one, with your
Hey,
reverence.
hey,
So it's as
thank you so
intended.
much. Thank you.
Yes,
he's
That is very
holy.
rewarding. That's very rewarding. Thank you.
yes. With that,
I think I
map
have
is
it.
just white at the moment. Sorry about that. But yes, because of this. You can feel whatever hold Magda has on Lucia, all but gone. She couldn't even give a retort. She couldn't even laugh. All you hear is a like a hiss, a part hiss about like almost in anger, but she can't even finish it as the light dissipates all hold. As the darkness fades and the light too fades, it doesn't last as long as it should. It's only lingering in the moments on Lucia's face, where unfortunately the marks of the malevolent magic scar her face. She is safe for now.
Lucia. 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 Wake up, Lucia.
She will wake now, thanks to the light. It would feel like in the moment of darkness, you remember the time, at least for Lucia, this would be like the moment that you didn't just go through the traditions of, it's kind of like your own awakening of like finding your faith in God kind of moment. This is like Lucia's moment of like in the darkness you prayed, you felt weak, but you felt an external light, an external force banish the darkness away. But you knew it was your faith that helped. Your faith freed you. And you open your eyes and you see the halo of the light, the glimmer of the light behind Noah's head. Almost like a saint looking down upon you.
Lucia. Lucia.
I'ma tackle him.
He gets tackled to the ground.
Gets tackled. Yes, valid.
She's like in tears. May nakita ako. Ano?
Yes. Yes.
It's like dark magic. There were dolls, there were locusts.
What are you doing your ability again?
No!
The piyok.
One must not lie, Lucia. He hugs you. There. We are safe now. By the Lord's grace, we are safe.
She's just gonna bawl. You know, she's gonna cry.
So-
She will continue to be hugged until she is feeling better. Much better.
So, to put this in full circle, no information about Isco. Isco's too good.
Sneaky ass.
But
What happened?
Traitor.
What happened, Iska?
What happened?
so but
Bakit?
I will say though, because of this, it will pass. I will say, let's make it 6 months will pass where there is no sign of Isco. 6 long months. So you guys will be into the typhoon season.
Oh,
I have a
Boogie.
question,
Yes.
by the way.
Yes.
Isko's doll is not with the other dolls?
No. Actually,
Yay.
nice POV. One of the doll will shift it actually to, I can borrow Isco for a bit. This is, just to know, this is Isco's scene. No one else used this knowledge because everybody rolled towards Magda. So, no one knows about this, but you know, it'll still be replayed. So, we will return back to that fateful night in which you carried Magda's, and I quote, sorry ass, out from the village. There's only about 2 hours at most before the sun rises. You do feel the heavy weight of her form, and there's, as you look at her, you see almost like this elatedness, her smile as she continues to reach out as if she's touching clouds. She definitely feels like dead weight, like a corpse. You did declare, you went to a place that is modernly known as Teacher's Camp. This is... You choose north? Is this north or south? You chose Teacher's Camp. I'm looking for teacher... Oh, it's... Okay, it's up north. All the way up to Pakdal Road. You do make it there, and in the Teacher's Camp, specifically, this is the old term for it actually. It's the teachers camp was established in 1909. So before this, it was nothing but forest. I will declare though, in this time,
Oh.
it was called uh ay- okay, it's called Kahoyan. Kahoyan. Your Gatbuka.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
The roads, it's nothing but forest. It's similar to the place where you ran into Magda. It you definitely feel though as you enter this place a heaviness, as it feels as if you're being watched. The paranoia sets in. You remember the times you've gone to cemeteries with um Atay. Atay being your sire, the way it feels like you are amongst the ghosts and the dead that linger. This place is. Oh, thank you for receiving true faith. Yep, we made it canonical. No one is. It must be earned. So, yeah, you were tested. Nuts, nuts, nuts. Yeah, nuts, nuts, nuts. I would say that as you continued to move further into the place, you drop her down and you let out a swear. She does look up at you as you swear. She goes, "Yo, paano mo alam ito yung paborito kong lugar?"
What? He immediately squints. Confused. Huh? To? He looks around. Anong
You
gusto mo dito?
see her put her hands on the grass, running her fingers across it. She's definitely still out of it. She lets out a little hum. This is my favorite place. I've spoken to many, many of our sisters. Here is a commune, you see.
The what? What did she say?
It's a commune. This is where she speaks.
Oh, calm.
Yeah, a commune. This is where she communes with her sisters. She's all you can tell like what is going on. Like you try to engage
Yeah.
with her conversation.
He actually sits down, like squats a little bit. Like the Asian squat, not actually having the butt touch the ground. And then he looks at her and says, "Mga kapatid mong babae? Sino?"
Here he goes. I have many sisters. And the music bot just died for ambiance. God damn it. That spooked me a bit. Um she just more or less goes, I have many sisters through the years.
Talaga? Saan sila ngayon? Lagi
There
kang mag-isa.
I'm never alone, she says. She caresses, like you see her fingers dig through the grass into the soil. She starts humming. You see her circling around the ground. Like she's almost as if burying her fingers into the mud. Humming. And then you start seeing, she says, I'm never alone. I'm sure you've heard of the Paracaos, the Manag-Inulods, the Manamays, the Manamems. the Hoklobans, the Busalian, the Sigbinans. Or since you've been hanging around with most of the Dayuhans, we're called Brujas.
Do I know any of these? I don't think I know
Have you
personally as a
does your
as
character speak
a
Bicol, Ilocano, Kapampangan, Visayan? Does he
yeah.
speak any of those
I
dialects?
think so, yes. Wait, Laguna dialect.
Does
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. We are learning. We are vampires being hunted by other vampires and the Spanish invaders of colonial Philippines, currently mixed part of locals and Spaniards. Hey, thank you. Are you fighting vampires? It's more of
It's
yes, no.
complicated.
It's a very
Yeah, that's the right
convoluted.
answer. It's complicated.
I mean, once being blood
We're being
hunted,
hunted by everything.
they're
I
investigating
think we're
an ancestral vampire, which is known as Danag. There's a Filipino version of like humans descended from Danag, which is the name of the old lands. Before it became Philippines, it was called Danag. But we're just exploring this at the moment. Which is
yeah, I think he does know a bit, but I do not as uh
okay. Does he speak
the
Bicol
player. I do
or
not know.
is it Bicolano, Ilocano? Let me know which dialect does he
It would
speak.
be a little bit of Ilocano.
Okay. So, you actually heard the manag inulod. That's deep, really deep Ilocano. It's your version of mambabarangs or the mangkukulams, specifically in the
Oh,
Ilocano region. They're very fucking scary because they have the ability to shapeshift.
oh god damn.
Oh my gosh.
And they are known, at the very least, to cast curses and the ability to abduct a person's soul and send evil spirits to possess or
Oh,
harm victims. You are aware of this. You've been told by your mom many stories like, "Oh, I'm gonna get the managinulod to get you." Woo! You know the typical spooky thing they tell kids, really fucked up spooky things. You've heard of them. It throws you off that you
okay.
are told in different dialects. Her sisters are those people. What?
uh, her hearing that, he begins looking around. Saan sila ngayon?
We're misunderstood. We are persecuted. Even in our old societies, even before the Dayuhans came. Back then we were revered, but we are always in isolation, away from the tribes, left alone. In fact, we deal with things beyond humans. We prefer to deal with those more powerful. Diwatas,
Gaya
Encantos.
ng... Okay.
They're easier that way. Yes, I'm making if you
Uh,
guys know Changeling the Lost, I will make it canon. Encantos will be canon in this lore. Be very, very careful.
oh my god. Why? But
Yes.
okay.
So we got changelings now. Dang.
Um this is for Henley
It's
specifically.
freaky.
Hongkag's gonna be canon here. Hehe.
Oh, why?
Yes.
Huh?
He's immortal. He
Okay.
lives forevermore. Why would why would he be stuck
I
to the
don't
modern
have
time?
time.
Why would he just stuck to the modern
Okay.
time? But yes, besides the point, she just says and she communes with her sisters and the Encantos and the Dewatas. You know, it almost sounds like she sounds like Sisa.
Uh-huh. Which he believes, because he believes Sisa. Um,
Goes,
he would uh he would zoom in. Zoom in, I don't know what the term.
lock the fuck in.
He would focus on the actual thing where it's like, uh, ang ibig mong sabihin, pwede kang magmukhang ibang tao?
Oh, that's
Oo,
my
sila lang.
those are my other sister's abilities. The only thing I can do is sway, compel, make people feel things,
Oh,
which you, these chicken up chunks, you have immunity to. I don't know why. What do you have that's stopping all this?
kapugian ko.
And she goes,
Kapugian ko yan.
I don't think you're nice. I think isa kang magnanakaw. Isa kang mamamatay tao. So why are you immune? You would be
He
the number
gives
one.
that.
Go ahead.
Go on, go on.
She more or less goes, my magic thrives in punishing people like you. Why are you spared?
He looks so aghast in a like mocking way. Like, kapal din ang mukha mo, parang ganda-ganda din ng ugali mo.
She lets out like this laugh. Like this, it's a genuine laugh. Like she found that funny. I said, I never said I was good. I am in all considerations. In the eyes of all, the worst. Is that not what we see, Mother Nature? The calamities all around. Pure force of destruction. But I am only here to bring about change. What needs to be done. What needs to be punished. That's all I am, really.
Hmm.
Would you
Kaya,
hate?
uh,
Would you get mad at the typhoon? Would you get mad at the landslide when it takes your family without warning? Would you get mad at the
oh,
rain when it drowns people? It is simply a fact of life. They are seen as malevolent, but they are simply forces that we do not understand, that give and take.
oh, sige. Teka lang ah. Ikaw at yung mga kapatid mong babae na
Oh,
hindi ko alam kung nasaan ay sabihin natin halimaw ng mundo na nandito para linisin ang sanlibutan. Tama?
that's one way to put it. Parang ganun na nga.
Sige. Kung iniwan kita doon, kukunin ka ba nila?
She smiles and goes, that's not what happened. What happens now is you were there to take me away. So,
Hindi nga. Kunwari, eh, ganito, kung hindi kita kinuha, kukunin ka ba nila? Sabi mo kapatid mo eh, di ba? Tapos,
but that's not how it
hindi
went.
ka
He
mag-isa.
goes, that's not how it went. What happened is here in the now. You took me away. There's a reason for it. There's a reason why you weren't affected yet. Perhaps you were meant to carry me away. Be a vessel
Ay,
for things to
ay,
come.
hirap mo din kausap eh.
Oo nga eh. Then she goes, ay, parang hirap ko kausap. Ano ba nangyari sa akin? She scratches her head. She's like, what the
Ewan ko din. Oh,
f...
pero may tanong pa ako. Itong mga kapatid mo, lagi ba silang nasa paligid? O sinasabi mo lang yan kasi hindi mo rin alam kung nasan sila?
Nandun sila pag kailangan sila nandun. Can we predict the weather? Can we predict what will happen? They will come when they need to come. They will be there when they need to be there.
Hindi ko alam kung paniniwalaan ba ito o ano.
You don't have to.
Kailangan mo ata ng dugo.
Ano, bibigyan mo ako? He smiles.
Oh, sige. Ito na lang. O, hindi tungkol sa mga kapatid mo. Bakit lagi kang mag-isa? Hindi, hindi. Huwag ka dyan. Dyan ka lang. Basta. Sagot ka muna.
Ah.
Bakit lagi kang mag-isa?
Am I truly alone? You feel the eyes, almost as if you're not like, you know that kind of feeling in a haunted place where you feel like there's more than one. The trees are
Yep.
feeling more claustrophobic. You're feeling eyes in the shadows. Yeah, this is not a normal forest. Feels like a haunted forest.
Mhm. He would actually look at the trees. They were often told not to look at the tree line because
Mhm.
you're more likely to see something,
Indeed.
especially if it's dark. But he actually looks at the tree line and at the top of the trees where they were told not to look.
You look at first. I would say we'll go from POV of like above. I know from you looked at you look at the tree lights first from above.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to make a self-control check.
Self-control?
Oh,
Okay. Why self-control? Raw or mm, and shield. Oh my god. What the fuck? Mm-hmm. I am fine.
Wait, hold on. My God.
Yes, oh my god.
My roll 20 disappeared. Oh, it was beautiful. You look at the tree lines and you realize there are many, many eyes. Red eyes, long stringed hair, smiles all around. Almost like a congregation is surrounding you right now through the shadows. And through the tree lines, you hear, "You will serve a great purpose." The thing that startles you is it's your voice. Your mouth is moving on its own. You're saying this. You look up at the sky as you feel your head's almost tilted to look at it. Forced to look at the sky as it's turning blue. You feel that moment. A forced smile on your lips. You're not alone. You say it in your own voice. You're not alone. You're never alone. You're with us now. You will serve a great and glorious purpose. You feel your mouth move, your own throat, your own voice saying this, even if it is not your own thoughts, your own words.
Is there not a way to cancel this out?
I would say in this moment, congratulations. You find yourself newly indicted into
Goddamn.
the Sabat.
What?
Whoa! Whoa!
What is this? What is the bot? Anyways, what is the bot again? Can
This
you
is-
remind me?
Which ritual, right?
Oh,
That's what I
basically, you
understand.
you join the witches. You are now a brujo in the Spanish term. There's the brujas, and you're a brujo.
Oh my god.
Is that allowed? For me to have two?
I mean, you wanted to go double triple agent.
Oh
Oh,
my god.
this is allowed. Holy shit.
Yeah, Isco has a bunch of side quests.
Wait,
Side
wait.
Oh my
quest.
god.
Yes,
I did not expect this.
indeed. And
It's
so,
gonna be a multi-agent by the time like we get to like the final parts of the campaign.
Speedrunning death.
so I will also, because you are now part of the Sabat,
Oh my god.
you will be made to follow certain tenets as part of the Sabat. Dun dun dun. Don't worry about it. You're fine.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about
You're
it.
just a slave now.
What? Not slave.
Yeah, welcome to
no,
the.
Slave to
Not
Oh, hell yeah, man.
slave.
Yeah, you know,
Nothing
No.
new,
Sabat.
right?
The Sabat are very nice. They're just hyper violent, human or cattle ritualistic, horrible beings.
Yeah, just like the Spanish joke.
Grabe.
Damn. I
I
mean,
see what you did there.
the lesser of two evils, we shall see. So, I would say 1592, 6 months have passed. I would say we will now go back to the planning stage. We've set up the key pieces as to why Isco could not be found. Although, like, these are the information you guys have. We'll go back to the drawing board. We'll do some big drawings. Yeah, big drawings. It's still 1592. The unang traidor is now dead. Rip Apa Badong. You are not missed. He dead now. Alright, so planning stage. 6 months have passed. I will declare it is typhoon season. So you are constantly bombarded with rain. This also gives you guys an extra hour past sunrise because the skies are gray. Because it constantly rains.
Oh.
So you don't have to rush too much by sunrise because you're protected by the rain. However, it's very
Oh,
hard
that's
to live
nice.
outside. I will declare now for Isco's benefit, you have taken the road from Baguio to Pampanga
Oh.
in modern terms, just to help you walk through the road from, this is about, if we're gonna drive, if you walked, it'll take about 38 hours. It's a straight up north. No, straight down. Baguio's higher than Pampanga, I just realized. So you actually go
Yep.
down south. In the modern terms, you go to Kennan Road and MacArthur Highway. That is 38 hours, 171 kilometers. You are currently in Pampanga. You are currently in sa Sabans or the Sabat turf. You realize Pampanga is Sabat territory. You wanted answers, you're getting them. But you are
Thank
currently,
you.
uh,
don't-
I would say you are not currently the thrall of Magda. No, you are the thrall of the Sabat, the collective. The collective
Oh my
Mangkukulams
Oh.
have a.
goodness.
So it's the sisters that have a hold on you, the Mangkukulams, not Magda. So
Uh-huh.
it's like trying to break free of a hive mind. It's fun.
What?
Yes, it's a
Where's the
special.
murder?
It's a special brand of Sabat that's only native to the Philippines. Hey. I would say
Pinoy pride.
so. I would say just above table, they are considered. If you're gonna compare the Sabat in other countries, they're considered heresies. So, they kind of use the Mangkukulams are more malevolent. Their paths are not towards Lilith or enlightenment. It's towards the Encantos. They follow a lot of the Encantos teachings. This particular Sabat. So slavery with extra steps. God damn it. Um, but basically you are landlocked in Pampanga. For the past 6 months, I will give you special spells that only supposedly Mangkukulams, female witches would know. But you are now considered a brujo, so you will get special spells. Yay!
In exchange. Yay.
Yay! Okay, so in the 6 months that
Okay.
followed, I need to establish the group's decision, in which how the party will handle the church. Current status of the church are as follows. We actually do have a thread for that. This is
Dema, I got a question. Are we gonna be skipping like 100 years after this?
after episode 20, yes. So this is like setting the
Oh,
building
okay, so
blocks.
not right now.
All right, now it's after the 5 sessions.
Okay.
That's why we're setting the scene right now and how it affects you guys 100 years from now. Because like your blood
That's
stats will,
scary.
yeah. So your actions now will affect what happens 100 years from now.
I have an
My
idea. I have an idea.
My actions have consequences? What?
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 No one
Crazy,
told
man.
me.
Fences have action.
Yeah,
Crazy, dude.
so last we
Crazy.
had
I don't even know what's gonna be the consequences of
Me
season
neither. That's why I'm scared.
unpredictability.
yes. Right now, you guys are from before the 6 month jump. You guys had a 4 month time skip. You guys had a couple of goals in which you guys were to gather allies or Filipinos of similar mind. You guys currently have Bella and Segundo.
Vela.
Both are willing to work against the Danag plots. One, Bella's a given because she is not trying to raise her ancestors from the dead. She exists to keep them dead. Like she exists to make sure they stay down. So most of the Danag plot, because Apo Bodong's dead, you guys learn from Segundo and Bella. As far as you guys are aware, it is currently in a dedicated mountain in the Cordilleras region that is bordering. I will actually we'll just pick a specific mountain, make it fun. We'll do some Cordillera is a chain of mountain ranges. Okay, yeah, of course it is. Of course it is. Only landlocked Cordillera region. I need mountains. I need mountains in the Philippines. Come on. So you guys get to pick. This is what we're gonna establish as lore. Iligan? No, we're not in Iligan. So there is Mount Pulag. It's Luzon's highest peak, third highest mountain in the Philippines. This is in Luzon, so we're just looking at Luzon mountains. There's also Ugo, which is the old Spanish trail. So I guess is only specific to I guess Mount Tebruyo would be.
Is this getting listed then, Mom? Do we have a list for this?
I'll post.
Pulag is a common hiking spot these
This
days.
one
I think.
actually no.
Yeah.
I want this one. I actually want this mount, this particular one, because it has.
Oh, we
Ibaloy.
got a favorite.
No, it's tied to Ibaloy lore because it says here the Ibaloy people mummify their dead and house them in caverns in the mountain. Bet that's it. That's where she puts her ancestors in Mount Pulag. Done. Rubs hands. We're good. We don't.
That's the thing.
Yeah. So and it's Bella of the Ibaloys. So we found our mountain. Okay. We don't have to think hard. We got it. Thank you, Bella of the
It's
Ibaloy.
already given.
Yeah.
It's already there. Let's go.
Yes. So I won't let you guys. We'll just lock in on this one.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is the mountain in which the Danags are buried. We can actually show this fun wiki to people. There. Look at this beautiful mountain. Yeah. Vibrant colors. So this, for people, is where the Danags are buried. This is free information given to you by Bella, but again, Bella's not giving anything more until her actual thing is. And with Itim's, I would say, I wasn't able to go to perception awareness of Itim. I'll just make it a tribe-related thing. There have been, because they moved up, you chose a particular spot for your tribe, I believe. Bro, yourself.
Yes, I would like to choose a spot specifically for my tribe.
Yeah. I think you chose already before. It was you put them safely in. Oh, you move them out from Tondo, and you put them in Tambobong. They're like, I think you chose. No, not the fishing village. You put them in the farm village, which is.
Yes,
yeah,
the farm village.
Yeah, Tambobong. Tambobong is the farm. Yeah, I was correct. So you did put them in Tambobong. In this case, in Pampanga, they have heard at least there's a current the three castles in Panpagan. That's what it's called, Pampanga, modern day Pampanga. Saban. Has more or less been not because Baguio opened up as, a refuge for Indios. Panpagan has been declared as, oh, this is safe for Indios as well. And no one's buying it.
That's true.
No one's
buying it.
No one's buying it because, for one, they know that it's run by Sansaban. And Sansaban is known to be allied with the Camarillas. A lot of your tribe's people think this is a way to weaken the Baguio peeps because Baguio, from Manila, they have to pass by Pampanga first before they get to Baguio. So they're making it like, do you really want to go further up north? Are you really truly safe? What if Bella's also part of the court? So it's a way to weaken Bella's reputation. They're annoyed by it. The other thing they offer to you as well is they're trying to grab the location of Tonglo, which is outside Baguio and considered Spaniard territory, to further make it Filipino only. The tribe is willing to help with that, but they are enlisting the assistance of certain Chinese merchants.
Oh, my tribe is working with the Chinese merchants?
They're going to you first, like, should we do this? Like, we want to take Tonglo. We want to help Bella of the Baloy, which is nearly, like, at least from assuming that you did tell that Bella's on your side.
Yes, I would have told that, but we have an agreement.
Yeah. So they would be willing to help take Tonglo. But the manpower they would need to bargain with Chinese merchants. One of them is being headed by a certain Shifu or Datu Yefei Tanko. I will forward this. You guys.
Yes, please. Thank you for this. Uy! What a handsome man.
Yes. I will show this picture.
I'd like to schedule a meet with him. Probably, I think this might be the best. You might have to ally with the Chinese merchants. What does it? Can I discuss my decision with the others?
Yes, they are your party after all. So this is a parts party decision, parts with the group. On what you guys will decide. I need 4 questions asked. I think I sent it earlier. How the party will handle the church and keeping the tribes and locals intact, building allies, which is the Chinese merchants and the beer hen, and sowing the revolutionary seeds. So the first thing is building allies. I think we've answered that. Bella, Segundo are allies. The tribe, definitely you guys are registered as allies to Indios at the moment. It's just a matter of the 2 threads of allies that you guys haven't secured yet is the Birhens and the Chinese merchants. This opens itself to Shifu. The thing that Shifu particularly wants, as he ran to Tondo, and seeing as the tribe ran to Tambobong, which is Malabon, he kind of like followed them and be like, hey, I'm happy to help with Tonglo so long as I make it a hub for the Chinese merchants. Like, make it a safe space, not just for, Indians, but for Chinese people as well. So the tribe kind of looks...
Plaster hole in Chinese.
Yeah, so they're just like...
So, they want the Chinatown.
Yeah,
They
they
want
want
the Chinatown in Tonglo.
Yes, because they can't he wanted Tondo. He said, I'll get Tonglo, and then once we secure Tonglo, he's bargaining to get Tondo back. Like, why leave Tondo? We should secure it. It is our birthright. Us, Chinese, Filipinos work together. Yeah. Yeah.
Tondo on the map is what's it called?
It's the Tondo, right?
No, I'll move you guys.
Yeah,
it's Tondo. It's
okay,
the red one.
Yes, please.
It's the red one. This one.
Tondon. No, it's okay. And currently, what's the state of Tondon? Currently overrun by Spaniards, right? Fully controlled.
It's being because of your blood hunt, the tribe wasn't safe. They had to move. So it was your blood hunt that pushed them away. If you weren't blood hunted, they would have been fine.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But the Chinese are like, we can handle it. We can take it over on your behalf. If you guys are willing to give up your land, we'll help Tonglo and then take Tondo. We have a nice spot we want to call Binondo.
Make
Okay,
it canon. Make it canon.
yeah, I really want to, but also that's a lot of land. When we say we're giving it up to them, does that mean that since they are a peaceful faction, Indios would be allowed there, correct? That would also be a safe haven for Indios.
Yes, the thing is, Shifu has made it open, like, based on the lore, during the
Okay.
time Mindoro was invaded, so the first few settlements that got invaded was Manila and Mindoro. He came from Mindoro. His trade routes were taken over by the Spaniards. They did not even negotiate with him. He did not like that. He is very much of the business. It's like he didn't like that there was no negotiations on the table. It's just like, we don't care about you. We'll take your trade routes. When he ran to Tondo, took refuge from Dato Itim's father, who gave it. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna protect this tribe. Oh, you ran? Oh, that's too bad. I'll follow you guys. But hey, let's take Tonglo. We can take Tondo back, but I would like to own a part of it. You know, you made it my home. I'ma make it my home. Kind of thing. So he's thinking business-wise. It's not good for business to burn bridges like the Spaniards did in Mindoro. He is seeing this from, like, it is not good for business for him to deny passage for the Filipinos. He does, like,
Yeah, because we had existing business now prior, right?
yes.
Yeah, they do have like sort of
Yeah.
like an it's not
An
technically
alliance.
unless, yeah, but
Yeah, so he
there's the
Beneficial.
vibes.
he respects your father and the tribe because your father was there at a time when he lost Mindoro. He is not happy with it. This is his way of politely saying fuck you to the church.
Yeah, I don't think we can like take advantage of this goodwill that we have with him so
Yeah,
far.
I do not want to. I think
I'm not
this
saying
will
like
benefit us.
take advantage, like, you know, take the opportunity. Is the better term.
Yeah, it's just note that
Uh,
he will make Binondo a thing. He will be the Chinese merchants will be in charge of the routes. The father approached you, of course, because, like, we don't have the manpower to take Tonglo and go back to Tondo.
I
But
wonder.
Shifu is offering to help take those
Then
two.
yes. Uh, asking the party, I think this is a good decision to say yes. Are we in agreement?
Can we roll? May I roll a quick politics roll to see if there's any
Yes.
bad sides of this
Okay.
negotiation?
Since I'd also like to make use of my mentor background, I have two mentors. Two points in mentor. To ask my dad to father since he is close with Shifu.
That's
Uh,
a good point.
you can
Then may
roll.
I schedule a meeting with him, so that we can discuss together?
Okay,
Is that
if
okay?
this, yes, you can roll with your mentor. Uh, this will be a perception politics mentor, and same goes for Noe. You can roll for intelligence, creative logic, and politics.
Thank you.
Rolling 6d10.
I don't know if Sisa could be of any help, but is it possible to like vibe check this guy with
Uh,
her powers?
oh yeah. You could go
Oh no.
for. Hold on. There, you have a
So,
demonstration ability for this.
Um,
Self-control. Experiment. You can.
I have chaos, I think.
Can you scrutinizing? Ooh, yes. Perception enigma. Alright, for one. Ooh, 1, 2, 3 minus 1. 1, 2, 3. Alright, 3 for. Downside is this individual, Shifu, is business minded. If knowing, at least knowing the, Spaniards, if they return, let's say, Mindoro, so you know that with Padre Zacharias on, like, will take a hold of this, Padre Zacharias will go for the more diplomatic route. You know this man. Once he can get his locations with the least resistance and bloodshed, he will be happy to take it. As, you know, as usual business, he will always err to the side of business. It's nothing personal. It's more of, if there's a way for him to take back his losses, and if he can do it, he would. Like, there's a reason why you saw him in the Camarilla court. He's just doing this now because he has been slighted. But he's doing this in the most, shadiest of ways. Now that there's like conflict and you are aware, as of this time, the Camarilla court is having a hard time dealing with all the revolutionary things that are going on. There's a lot of things going on for them to not keep an eye on a very cunning Chinese merchant who is trying to grab hold of the trade routes. To him, it's all business
So
opportunities. So he could be your ally now, but he can ally himself
nothing
with the
personal.
Spaniards. It's of no personal consequence. It's just like his loyalty is to a business or long
Money.
term. And if that means at some
What
point, 100 years from now, he has to work with the Spaniards, he will.
what does it take? Can we hypothesize what it would take for him to side with them?
Side with.
Possibly more trade routes, right?
The thing is, he would side more if you guys own the lands that was taken. Let's say you guys take
Mhm.
Mindoro of Camarilla. If he sees that you are the one with the most power in terms of land and routes and influence, he will ally himself to you. He'll always ally himself
Wow.
with people who has the influence. So it's like he doesn't do it out of like, oh, I'm gonna burn bridges. It's more like, I'm not talking to the cams per se, but I didn't like disown them because in the future they could be a future business venture.
I
You know,
see.
this kind of scares me
Yeah.
because turning in
Well,
someone who is currently under a blood hunt sounds like a pretty good bargaining chip for the Camarilla to sell to, because and the Camarilla is a stronger force when it comes to taking back land. I assume that's what I assume.
Yeah. Actually, it's a safe assumption. Very safe assumption. Your role in politics, he could potentially use you as a bargaining chip. If that means he takes back Mindoro. Yes, he has respect for his father, that's why he's happy to offer his assistance as of its time. And him helping with Tondo, taking back Tondo, also benefits him. All of his actions benefit him and his business and his people, the Chinese merchants. So,
Can we open up the topic of the Danag to him?
hmm.
Mm,
What do you guys think?
Uh,
is it good for business?
It
Dana,
is the apocalypse not happening is good for business.
alright, you rolled, sorry. One, two. Two, it's two. So, you're trying to determine, I have chaos. Gifts of the blood.
what's
Okay, you have to ask a direct question related to hidden truths. You can ask me two questions: person's nature, and okay, I'll copy this. Copy. Ask two questions from these to help you.
mm, I think is this person like hmm, is this person like working for themselves or like under someone else's like uh control?
They're working for themselves solely.
And the second one would be what is the ano what that's already answered. You guys, ano magandang tanong? Basically. You guys are the
Mm,
ones familiar with the politics, to be honest. So
Well, what's the rules again?
I can ask two questions. I already asked the first one, which is like if Shifu is like under someone else's or is basically just an independent party, which is
He is an
Dana says he's
independent.
yeah.
He's definitely like he is his own entity. Yes, he is part of the Camarilla court, but it's more out of like politeness. You know, like he just joined the Chinese Chamber of Commerce out of politeness.
But he still has his own stuff.
Yeah.
Um yeah,
Okay,
so
I've got a thought.
what question would you like to ask? Just one.
What
Mm,
is a bargaining chip that we don't see right now that we can use to keep Shifu as a longer term ally?
that's a great question.
yeah. Is that be okay?
Because he seems like a short term ally with his
Yeah.
business. But
So what's the
what
What's
we're
a
question?
trying to do is keep him for longer. What is a bargaining chip that we can use to make Shifu a longer term ally?
like then this like the underlying
How
bargaining chip
relevant?
that we have
Okay.
like yeah like with that we haven't like encountered yet because we know that he wants the land, but like could there be any other like possible leverage that we can take
Mm-hmm.
to keep him away from the
Uh,
uh Camarilla's grabby hands?
one thing I will say is and I will give Noah this. You remember how he reacted to Juramentado?
Oh.
Now, the Nag, as of business wise, he will not go anywhere near you guys if you bring up the Danag. That is not like that it's too dangerous. I'll just go back to if you're saying there is a dangerous world ending threat, he's not gonna make business there. That's just it's just business. He's gonna move away.
Okay,
So
yeah, that's a good point.
but for him, long term wise, there is a fear around Juramentado. Finding out the hold the Juramentado has over this merchant might be the bargaining chip you guys can have against him. Unfortunately, you have to threaten him, but not to the point to scare him away, just enough to make him stay in line and not to betray you guys over business. That's how it works. Just enough to let you guys know you guys have a certain power and edge to make him like rethink of like he is kind to Dato Itim's father right now, to Dato Puti. But he is more than happy to give away Dato Itim for that Mindoro. But Oromentado is the key for him to rethink that. You have to find out what.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay. I say go for it.
Tuloy na natin.
Oo. Yung yung kailangan lang natin malaman ay kung anong relasyon niya sa Kuramintado. May oras
Pero
naman tayo.
may relasyon nga pala sila, no?
Bahala kayo dyan.
Mm.
Nung nakita mo, sinasabi mo nakita mo na nag-iba ang mukha niya nung nasabi yung pangalan ng Juramentado, tama?
Tama. Isa siya sa marami.
Maaalala mo ba kung takot?
Takot. He nods. Takot nga.
Baka pwede tayo pumasok sa usapang ito. Tapos sinasabi natin na kaya natin siyang protektahan. Na mapagtanggol natin siya sa Juramentado. Kung tutusin, ako nakalaban ko na Juramentado. Nabuhay ako. Di ba yun ang isa sa pinaka mataas na pagkakilala?
Hindi ka naman mali, Tim. Yun nga lang, kailangan pa natin ng mas malinaw na mensahe. Instead of just, I survived. Is that right, Denma?
That
Like
is.
just word of mouth would be enough.
Um.
Pwede natin subukan.
All right. You did call for a meeting with Dato Puti. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes, it doesn't need to happen like in text. Just just to get the information.
Should we also invite the Shifu for a meeting?
Not yet.
Not yet. Speak amongst ourselves. Okay.
Um,
Yeah.
can I like not join this meeting because Sisa is likely not going to be the type to like do this business type of meetings with
Oh,
others. Denma, is it possible that during these months she spends time with the dolls as a like part of her like learning how her powers work because it's one of her like long-term goals.
Oh, you.
Yeah, I kind of wanna use the if it's possible kind of want to use the dolls to like instead of like ideally she would like to severe like Magda's like hold on these things, but also like if possible she wants to like use those as a beacon, so like for instance if any of these guys are like away from her she can like somehow find a way to get to them.
Oh, okay. With your knowledge that you've rolled, if you do want to delve on it, you will need to invest XP to get craft. That is mandatory. You have to invest on the skill craft. The other,
Okay,
the other thing we also need to um, establish, you are aware that this is black magic. You have to be malevolent. There has to be ill intentions for this magic to work. You are using it as a way of what do you call this? Kind of like as a protection spell, which is a reverse of what
sorta.
these things are being used. You will end up becoming a babaylan, which is the positive side. But these dolls are inherently made malevolently. You can't use the dolls inherently because they
Okay.
are already, but you can make your own dolls. You can spend time to make new
Ooh.
fresh dolls under the babaylan magic because
Yeah.
it's basically the logic of the Scarlet Witch, where you have to partake of the Darkhold to get to know the magic. You will have to be evil for these dolls to work.
Okay.
You
But is it possible to use the babaylan to like undo the connection,
no.
severe it if possible?
Once
Oh
the
no.
ritual, like your occult rolls enough, like these things are inherently evil. The only way you can do is carefully, like just burn it without affecting the others. You can use the light used by Padre Noe. So, uh, and yeah, so that's more or less where you're kind of in the space of you have to make new dolls. These are too evil. It's like Annabelle doll. You can't. There's no way to exercise the evil.
Oh
It's
no,
evil by
the
default.
Annabelle doll.
Yeah, it's
Um,
just evil by default.
learning craft. Yeah, I will. Um, do I spend it now, the XP, or?
If you want to invest in adults, I will say invest now. You have to.
Yeah.
You gotta lock in.
I'd like to craft, right?
Yes,
I
correct.
have 9 XP. That should help me, right?
The
How
XP,
many
I
points do I
believe.
need?
Gotta look at the pin messages. Da, 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 da. Skill. Current rating times 2.
I don't have a craft actually at the moment, so
So 2 and then 2 plus. Or do you want, if you get 3, you can spend 6 dots immediately?
but what about the babaylan thing then? Do I have to spend like XP on it as well, or?
So craft, the specialty, you have to pay for the specialty to grab it.
Okay, how
Specifically when you
much
do crafting.
XP?
This would be I actually no, it's declared because you already have the thing is you need 4 in craft. So I'm already telling you you're gonna have to spend current rating 4. So you have to spend 8 and then declare. So ubos XP mo agad. Just to get it. 4. You have to spend 4 for craft. And then your specialty is the babaylan magic. Are you willing to spend that much for the dolls? You have to get specifically. Wait, I'm just gonna transfer you guys here. Nice visuals. Uy. Hello, can I?
Uy.
To think that this all this doll thing happened because Cisa's so upset that Lucia's doll got charred.
Yeah.
And she's like,
So, you will have to invest in. This is your specialty, babaylan.
yeah.
Aktol. That's you're using doll magic, but in the babaylan form. So it's a good magic. It's protection spells. Because you can't. You have to be evil to dissect the evil, and I don't think Tisa wants to do a Scarlet Witch on people unless side eyes. Alright. So after that you can roll for wits and craft for each doll. You'll have to roll for each of it. I would say it's 7 above 3 successes. If you have 3 successes each, for each person you make of it, you basically have a beacon to like, okay, I need it's your what do you call this? The sticks, the what do you call it? The one the 2 metal rods that
Dowses.
it's basically your own personal dowser of them. It's like, where are they?
Oh.
And you would know if they're in danger. You would feel the dolls are in danger and stuff like that. It's gonna be weird. So, use 7 above. 4 sucks. 3 sucks at least. You need to roll wits plus craft. This is for Tisa. Now, going back to the question, somebody, though I want to join you in Catholic talks. So, in the conversation with Dato Puti, you are willing to work with Shifu under, but in giving Tondo, at least the capital of it, Binondo to Shifu. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, this will be a movement for the folks. If you want to find anything about the juramentado, this is for specific to Itim. You will need to roll for wits and politics again. Find out where he is.
Which politics 3 to would resource help me?
No.
Spend money on the search.
Yeah, I kind of want to use willpower for this. How does willpower work again? It doubles the dice?
Double the dice.
Okay. I'm spending 1 willpower. Just to make sure I have info on Juramentado.
Then is it possible to add Isco to this beacon dolls?
No. Not as of this
Oh
time.
no!
You haven't seen Isco in a while. Because like, habang tulog
and
yung iba,
Jepoy?
like, well, I mean, Jepoy, yes. Because like, you have access to their hair. You have access to their blood. You don't have access to Isco's hair or blood.
Let's go, Jepoy!
God, scary. You have dowsing rod dolls of everybody. so freaky.
We got the tens, dude.
1, 2, 3,
You're not gonna
4, 5,
lose
6.
under my watch anymore, Jeffoy.
Pinakamahal si Jepoy. Okay. 5
Yeah, the favorite
successes.
child. I'm sorry.
Isco needs this.
Ooh. You do remember the reports that there are 2 galleon ships, Rosario and Crisanto, closing in on the shores. However, fun fact, near a certain island, probably a certain someone's fault, uh, particularly in Butas. So this is modern day Navotas. From a distance, there have been reports that there was a Moro, a dangerous Moro, who got himself on a boat and is now making his way to meet the 2 galleon ships. You have the reason to believe Mentado is meeting the 2 galleon ships and trying to murder all the Yuhans that are on those 2 ships. So,
Oh no. Oh no, we can't let that happen.
so before they even get to Pampanga, they might be murdered by Mentado. So,
Wait, when you say the galleon ships, Spaniards, correct?
yes.
Just making
So,
sure.
this is directed to Lucia. So the particular I want to visit I will say, in the dreams that Lucia had, there is danger approaching the people that are tied to your uncle. And you realize your uncle could be in one of those ships. And Mentado
Oh,
may murder your uncle. So, you guys have more or less. You cannot join the fight in Tonglo. That's fine. Your tribe will handle that. But in this particular fight, you guys will need to go to the ocean. You guys are thankfully in Tambobong, so it's not too far off. You have 24 hours to get a ship and intercept at the threat of having to deal with the fire, like the crossfire of 2 galleon ships and a very angry Mentado. That will be your...
Oh, Denmark,
Yes.
can I, with this information, with
Okay.
my ability, can I send a message, a heads up?
Okay. You may roll for this. This may... but you don't know which ship your uncle is at, but you are aware that he is in one of those ships.
Oh, it's okay. It's directly to her uncle anyway.
Okay.
It has to be someone she knows.
Okay. You will be rolling...
I
Da-da-da.
I would.
Phantom Speaker is the ability.
I believe so. Yeah, Phantom Speaker, yeah.
Okay, Wits and Performance difficulty 7 and spends a blood point. Okay.
Yeah.
I believe in you.
Was the blood point?
I believe.
Wit, performance, given. Oh. It's wits and performance, right?
Yes, Wits and Performance. Thank you for the hydrate check.
D10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, so it's 4. I'm checking how many successes does it warrant. Phantom Speaker. Each success allows for 1 turn of speech. 3 or more successes allow speech for an entire scene. We can reenact the dream. Okay.
Ooh.
Let's go. Oh my god, you might save your uncle with this one. Good job. What cause?
He cannot die. He has my dot.
My mada.
Yes, your dog.
My
You-
dot.
You bought so much for so much XP and you might not even see them.
Oh no.
Oh hell no.
Deva, I just posted in chat just for documentation the amount of successes. I think Noe got the lowest. Like pretty sure that's two. I'm not sure about Lucia if I got like three
I also
exactly.
this Isa. My goodness.
Yeah, I am kind of pissed that we didn't get these roles when we needed it during the Nugaan scene.
It's okay.
But like the roles on Jepoy are like, yeah, no, you're never gonna
Jepo
be
is
gone.
loved.
You're never gonna be
Never gonna
gone
give
from her
you up.
side.
Okay.
Never gonna let you down.
It's just ship interior Manila Bay, but it's not Manila Bay. Real quick, this is for Jepoy. Yeah, Jepoy has a doll. That's great. And for Lucia. Okay, Lucia has a doll. I mean, it makes sense because Noah has true faith. That's gonna be hard to kulam him. He's touched by God. God said no.
Dang it. Dang it.
God.
God,
It's
why?
okay.
Um,
It's okay. That means God protecting me. It's
Yeah.
all good.
so you
He got the
have
power of God
Lucia,
and anime by his
Itim,
side.
and
No, I got two
Jepoy.
daddies already. He don't need a mommy.
Yeah. So you
What?
That's
get it.
funny.
Alright, you have these dolls. Kind of freaky. People notice that not only do you have a log, you have three weird dolls. You can declare what bones, so animal bones you use for it, and they see some of their hair stuck in the sides of the skulls. It's freaky. It's definitely gonna be a freaky doll.
She would use like we kept cooking like dinuguan, right? She would use like the remains, like the bones taken from the dinuguan,
Oh god.
and then like come up with like a makeshift stuff with like hair she secretly plucked from everyone else while they were like sleeping and stuff,
God.
and
Damn, you got
Wow.
and dresses from like for instance like like tatters from their clothing. Like I like to think like during her downtime she would like mend some clothing and then at the same time she would like take some pieces of it and use them for the dolls.
Sisa,
really.
bahag na nga lang suot ko, Sisa eh.
Yeah,
Bahag
you're
na.
gonna find your bahag to be shorter
No!
than before.
Oh god. Oh god. But yes. With that
And there's like holes in the bar for like
Yeah.
the others.
Yes. You
Yeah.
have to be careful though. They are infused with good magic. Even if they are infused with good magic, the moment you use them for evil, they're forever tainted evil. So you have to always use them for good. Never use
Mhm.
them for harm because evil can easily attach itself. Because the side of the coin of babaylan and mambabarang and mangkukulam are like really thin. It's hard to make good magic out there, because it's inherently evil. So you made a good thing out of it. So make sure you use it for good. All right. With that, we turn to one of the night scenes with determination, with the news that there is a juramentado who was seen by the tribe during the conversations with Datu Puti, in the neighboring town of Navotas. The fishing village did inform them that the juramentado Amoro was found getting one of the ships and basically just sailing towards the open ocean. It's kind of terrifying. um you do take your sleep and you find yourself in an unfamiliar looking galleon. You try to push away the thoughts of like your last experience with the ship. You are focusing on your uncle right now. You see that he does it looks like he hasn't slept. You can see the dark circles on his eyes. His arms are folded. He's sitting upright, but he's had his head down low. You can tell his age and the travel of the ship has taken its toll, he nods off. He has sunken in a short sleep, but he is alert as if he senses your presence. He snaps at attention and looks directly to where you're standing. He could not believe his eyes. He sees you and he says, "This is the Lord testing me again. I heard your voice.
No.
Now I see you."
Tio Ferdinand,
Is it
you
really
must
you,
listen to me.
Is it really you, my child?
It is I. But you must listen. There is someone, a Moro, an Indio, heading towards your galleons. He is angry, I'm sure you know by now he is what you call a vampire. He's sailing towards your ships. He means to bring you harm.
How do you know this?
I am on land. And
You are
we've
still
been
alive.
in discussion. In a way. In a sense, yes. There is word in the fishing village nearby that there is someone heading towards you. He's already on board on the ship. I don't wish any harm to befall on you. I am here to warn you to make preparations.
Thank you.
Did I cut off?
No, like you can tell, like he's processing your information, and he just looks at you and says, "You look different. I can't." He shakes his head. "It's almost uncanny. I know it is you. It's your voice. It is your face, and yet." He tries to reach out to try to touch you. And then he pulls away. "This isn't the devil speaking, yes?"
Oh, you may ask me any question you want. If I am to prove that I am myself, so to keep you safe, so that you heed this warning, I will do anything. Please,
He goes,
Tio.
"Tell me, are you really alive? You know that I know of the monsters in the lands. Monsters that I've fought in our lands. Are you still alive?"
Tio, I will answer you truthfully, but know this. Whether my heart beats or not, I will always be the girl you've raised. I would never wish harm upon you. If it is a truth that you wish to hear, I was never able to step upon Philippine soil alive.
A quiver in his lips. You can tell you've confirmed what he has suspected. He grits his teeth. You can see the water welling in his eyes. He looks at you, still with the same eyes that you've known for so long. There is no hate. There is no disgust. He says, "You are my angel of death now. You keep me alive. I will find you, and I will protect you. I promised your mother and your father this. I will find a way."
It is. At this point, he's also tearing up because with all the events that have transpired, there was a lot of hope in her heart, but there was also a whisper of doubt. And to have heard this from her uncle, she feels so relieved. And at this point, whatever apparition of hers that appears before her uncle is just wiping away at eyes that shouldn't be able to cry anymore. Theo, it does my heart so good to hear this from you. I will I will also try to intercept this ship. I pray it doesn't reach you, but if it does, I hope that you will be prepared. Is is anyone with you?
There are many of us. 2 ships.
The ships.
2 ships.
Can you send word to the other?
Yes. We have messengers. We are 200. 224 men. I'm the 225th.
I am unsure if this information helps you. But this enemy ahead of you, should it be unfortunate enough for your fates to come to meet, he is Denma. At this point, what is the Indio term for like bruja, or does she know the term bruja?
Oh, and she knows the term Bruja, yes.
Okay. This is a vampire of the Bruja clan. They are extremely fast and strong. They are sturdy.
Thing that terrifies you the most is he does not question what you say. Usually with this kind of information, it's like, wait, what? It's as if he understands. He knows. He's lived and breathed this kind of information. He goes, very well. And you see him immediately, like, like, his face, it's like he locks the fuck in. Like, whatever tears he had was gone. You see him turn to his bed, and you lift, and you see the arsenal of what is essentially vampire weapons. Different shades of stakes,
Ooh.
crossbows, holy water. Like, he is prepared. He says, if this monster is as stupid as he sounds, he will not survive. For coming in to a ship filled with our kind. He smiles. I may be old, but I have a few tricks up my sleeve. This old dog ain't dying yet. Not until I see you, Iha.
I would hope so. And if God wills it. Another thing, Uncle. This is purely based on the knowledge that I know, and I might be limited. But I do believe he is able to manipulate the mind in some way or form.
Yes, once I meet you, I will teach you our ways to strengthen yourself against these kinds of people. Know this. Before I leave this earth, I will teach you everything I know. I should have taught you sooner.
Stay alive, Theo. It is not too late. I will also find a way to get to your side. Noe is with me.
Where are you?
If you remember.
Tell me the name of where you are. I will come to you. You said a place, Butas. You said a fishing village. Where are you?
Yes.
Malabon, if it helps. Yeah.
Okay. We are in a place called Malabon.
Yes, I will remember. Your voice has haunted me for months, but it gave me hope. Keep giving me hope.
I will reach out. If it helps you, I will reach out night after night.
Save your strength, if anything. Gather your strength for when we meet.
I will. May God be with you, Tio.
And also with you. And you just hear this like on the crossbow as he says that, and he gets up, moving up to the decks. And you hear him in Spanish barking orders. You are left in the room. You do not know how long it's been, if it was short or fast. But then you hear sounds of cannons exploding.
Oh no.
Screams. There's definitely chaos on board. And with that, as you try to stay longer to find out the fate of your uncle, you awaken forcefully. It is another night. You have slept for long. Whether your uncle survives, you'll find out in the next session. Hey. So.
Oh my gosh, not like this.
Yeah.
You have to live.
And then the last question. So we'll find out. I believe if you guys are free on the 28th, we can have the next session on the 28th, which is next week.
Oh, nice. I'm game for 28, I believe.
Yeah, same.
All right, so we can actually cut off here because it is 1:30 for me. But we'll establish the beer head at another time. I think it's most important that you did establish connection with your uncle. It was a long time coming that you needed to establish that. So I will do a quick check-in with everybody. And if you guys have any more plans, the one thing as well is how the party will handle the church. As far as I know, you guys
I got an idea.
You guys are on borrowed time, but we can discuss you can type down what the plan is, which we can tackle in the next session because you did borrow time with them. But overall, we officially finished Kabanata 15 because it got cut off. Yay! Yay!
Yahoo!
Okay. Quick mood check on a scale of 1 to 7. 7 being great, 1 being shit. How are you guys feeling? And your favorite moment. We'll start first with Isko. Hey! Do you even have a favorite moment at this point? Oh, it's like you're walking trauma right now. How are you?
Hello, Mr. Brujo.
Hello, Mr. Broha.
Yeah.
Brujo.
Broha.
Brujo. He's a brujo.
Brojo.
Capital bro. Huh?
How's it
Mojo
going?
Jojo.
How is Isko? Is Isko muted?
Hello?
Yes, hi.
He's just talking. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say 4.
4.
In the middle. Yep.
Hey.
I know what my favorite,
Yes.
but yeah, I would say it's about in
Are you cutting it
the
out?
messy.
Yeah, she's cutting out.
Yeah. Hello.
But yes, that's what I.
Sorry, Isko,
She
you're
did be
cutting it.
cutting out.
I'm sorry, you were
Hello.
cutting it out, Henley. We didn't hear anything.
Hello.
Hi.
But besides about Lucia
Mhm.
and her thing with her uncle,
Yeah.
that's it.
Okay. All right.
Signal is to
Yeah.
me.
Uncle best. Uncle the best.
Yep.
Only not setting up white flags or anything. Anyway, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Itim, hi. Score of 1 to 7.
Okay, 6. Because I am locked in, but I'm also worried about the repercussions of my actions.
Hey, you're making Beyond the Cannon.
Yes.
Question.
Yes, I'm making Binondo Cannon, and I'm also gonna be facing some cannons next session, so that's gonna be exciting.
Woo!
Yes.
Yay.
Yeah.
Also, Juramentado mentioned, I'm still filled with rage. Part of me wants to swim all the way there because in a fit of rage, just to get the man that ended my life.
Yeah. Here's the fun part though. You will, because of, I'm just gonna say this because Lucia did a really fucking good job of warning two vampire hunter ships about an incoming vampire. Yeah, they might survive. Might. Depends on my roles for Horomentado. But
Oh my gosh.
depending on if you guys actually go to Navotas, you go to the fishing village, you may actually physically see what happens to Horomentado. So that is like that's an option if you guys want to go there. You have a 24-hour window to go there.
Bro,
Yes.
I'm a run.
I will join Lucia. I
Okay.
know those people.
Me too.
Okay.
Right on my back.
Hell yeah!
Bro,
It's
yes.
hilarity.
Just note after
Isa-isang
Navotas,
braso.
after Navotas, you guys will definitely like the ships and the cavalry will travel on land to Pampanga because they got segued to. So you guys will literally lead an infantry, maybe if the what remains of the infantry, to where Isco and so it's gonna be an intense session next week because you guys will be marching towards Pampanga where Isco is. So
We're bringing the Templars to Isco.
yeah, so it's gonna be
That's what
fun.
happens when you get.
Takas ka pa, ah. Takas ka pa.
Yeah. Yes. And after and with that,
Yes.
next we have Lucia. How are you feeling? Scale of 1 to 7, and your favorite moment.
My mind's super muddled right now.
Yeah.
I'm okay. I'm good. Whichever that is on the scale, 4, 5. I just my favorite scene is definitely. Oh fuck! She got to warn her uncle, but I am now so very nervous. My dots,
Yes.
my dots.
Of course. Like
We're at 30 XP. I'm looking at 30 XP down the drain if they don't fucking live. So I'm like,
no. Let it be known. I'm not gonna like. He's a vampire hunter. We gotta give your uncle some slack. He's
Yeah.
fought the nastiest shit, especially Spain. Like they have the worst Sabat. Spain
Oh.
has the most.
Problems, right?
Yeah, La
I
Sombra
like to think
problems.
that I like to think that Uncle is like the Max Tennyson for like vampires,
Yeah, he's like
Oh, that'd be so cool.
right? Like the plumbers in like Ben 10, but in the VTM setting, so
I
they're like
cannot
vampire.
undo that now. I cannot
Right?
undo that now.
so he's like he's there to get his niece, whatever form his niece has taken. He's like I'm getting you the fuck out. I'm gonna teach you everything I know.
oh then
Yes.
I also wrote like I just tagged you. It's a plan since it was cut off here. But after the night, immediately she's gonna contact her other
Toma.
Tio, just in case they're in separate ships.
Ooh. Oh, okay. Excellent.
Yes.
The Inquisitor General. Yeah. Like you can tell your
Yeah.
uncle did not like after hearing your voice. He's like he was gonna send Thomas, but he was like, nah, I'm going. Fuck that. I'm
He
going in.
locked in.
He locked the fuck in.
I want to double dip both of them. Even greatest fighting chance. Oh shit.
I don't know what that tells about the actual history of the Philippines because the military in Spain came to our shores. I mean, let's see. We'll see.
It was because of one snitch.
Uncle locking in exactly. All right. Favorite moment. Was it Uncle? Oh, I thank you, Altizia, for the hydrate.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Okay. Next, and I will stretch Next we got Noe. How you feeling? How you feeling?
Good RPs today. Very, very interesting happenstances. I'd put that at a very solid 5. Very solid
Eh.
5, you know? Yeah.
Eh.
Highlights scores the sabat. Good luck. Don't get blinded. Eh?
He's already under like 5. Like,
No,
wait,
he's
how many?
no,
He's not
he-
blood banded.
he's not blood bonded. He's part of the hive mind. They invited him to be part of the hive mind.
Oh,
You're
Helen Malkavian.
Yeah.
you're definitely dipping your toes into a tub of acid right there.
Yeah.
We gotta bail you out.
Yes, it's like, but he's
Yeah,
gonna get
that
as
sounds-
much information. Actually, I'm gonna talk to Henley on what you know. In the 6 months you've been there, you will get as much information of the pre-colonial. Like, it's fun. I'm reading like on how scary the Mangkukulams were before. Like, they were scary during the documentation in the Spaniards and Second World War, but the pre-colonial one, fucking scary. They literally have death paladins. They have like,
damn, really?
and they also have like what do you call this? The curses, like they put curses on weapons. Scary levels of like, I'm mixing in Filipino folklore and scary legends of the Mangkukulams. Like, they've done the scariest shit. Like and then they used it against the Spaniards. And they used it against the Americans, which is like fun. Like what the Americans and the Spaniards during the wars, like people are just seeing like the glimpses of a tamed version. Things were much worse. Like they literally like they also have this like I mentioned the one for Usik. They've made the organs carry, like they manifest a lot of bug eggs that the organs melted and all the bugs came out of the throat. It's that fucked up levels of
Oh my
curses.
gosh.
Yeah, Isko might have bug abilities. We'll see.
Damn, that's crazy. Well, Isko, you know, when you come back, we're gonna try to negotiate for you to not get burned alive by the
Long
holy
live
light.
Hukbo ng Kadiliman. See, someone knows Hukbo ng Kadiliman. Eh.
Also, very quick.
Team Holy.
I'd also like to do a very quick machine gun highlight. Itim, for your attempts at politicking. Good job, dude. You are one of the only brujas who do that. Good on you, man. Awesome.
Pwede nga sa paka na lang eh.
Throw
Lucia,
hands.
Oh my god.
Lucia, you finally got to meet your uncle, and you're going to actually meet your uncle. So, great. Let's meet him. We're going. And finally, Sisa, thank you for being a mom.
Thank
Lucia got away with just a tiny little scar on her cheek.
Exactly.
Thank you.
But yes, I love you, Sisa.
Yeah, because like her face would have
I love you,
completely
Mama.
melted. I was so worried. I was like, that failed roll was essentially a face melt, and I was like, no, Lucia's pretty. Looks at
It's pretty.
someone help
A
her.
face melt?
Yeah.
Sisa will try to like use the Babayalan powers if ever to like recover that burn.
Oh yeah, that's kind of
That'd be bad.
no. You need Jepoy's Chimisi powers to like reform that, cause yeah.
Jepai! I should
Favorite child, come here. I didn't roll. Yeah, I rolled like 3 10s for this guy's doll. He better be helping out.
Help.
He's the most loved child.
Exactly.
Oh, if he changes form, does the doll change form too? Ooh.
I like to think that it's like the gnomes from Sims 3.
Jepoy
Oh,
has
it just
4
changes over there.
10s.
Yeah, like they do random shit when
Mhm.
I don't know. It's
I
just
support that
another.
idea.
But I think that would be a funny flavor if ever.
I agree. I'd want to see it.
Mm,
Hindi lang nakula mga hapons demonyo sila. Real fuck.
yeah. Jackie. Alright. Last but not least, Sisa, how are you feeling? Score 1 to 10. And
I wanna say like 6 or 7. Like it went down because of the failed roles during the tinuguan like cooking scene. Like I wanted to like I want her to save like to keep like Lucia from harm because I think that would be like Caesar's instinct, like keeping the kids safe. Um, but yeah, it went up a bit because of the because of the successful like vegan thing. Because I've been like hoping for like Caesar to expand on her like abilities as Babelan. And yeah, it's finally like going like getting some progress with
We're on the way
the
there.
yeah, we're on the way. I mean, there's still the
Eh,
matter of her Lola and the shtick that she has yet to to fully figure out what happened. Um, but yeah, favorite moment. I really I wanted to say like Iskall, but like that scene with like Lucia and Uncle was so fucking rad.
yeah.
Especially when he started like he grabbed the crossbow and then he started going off the ship because like barking orders because the battle sort of started already. Like damn.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Speaking of money, about to
Yeah,
sell
When
that's
some
uh,
for
maybe
a
my
boat.
favorite.
Good.
when Lucia mentioned Bruja, and he didn't even flinch. Parang, oh, this
Yeah,
is
like
just a
damn.
Tuesday. This is just a Tuesday for him.
Like
This is
all right, you're out of Rivia. Chill down.
It's like, yeah, thanks for letting me know my enemy. Alright. It's like,
like
Yeah,
playing a
exactly.
it's like playing a game of Call of Duty. Is like, all right, I'll bring out the
oh
crossbows,
my
this
god.
specific model.
There's an
We're
old
pulling out the
man.
holy wine.
There
He's
was
like a doom guy.
no, there's this old man that plays like he used to be like an army vet, and then like I don't know if
Oh
you guys saw that.
yeah, yeah,
Oh,
He
yeah.
just
He's
Battlefield.
fun.
headshots. Yeah, Battlefield. He just like it's just checks the
That's so
hairline.
cool.
He's so scary when he talks.
Oh,
It's old
the
man.
player.
Yeah, he was just
Yeah, the
like
streamer that just headshots everyone.
yeah, it's just so
Yeah, I
calm and
remember that
collective
guy.
about it, and then he explains like, if you're above ground, you think you have the high ground. No, you're more spotted that way. And I can feel like the analytical brain of just like, bang, like oh, I used to
Yeah,
be a
like that's
sniper in the
experience right
ops.
there.
Like
I
that's
think what amazes me, aside from the fact that he still has that like skills and like knowledge and experience, is that the game actually like the physics actually keeps up with like the knowledge with the skills he
yeah,
has,
exactly.
right? Like
Yeah.
it's amazing that usually some games would like find a sort of like creative like liberty around those things like physics,
Yeah,
but he actually like pulls it off like it's in real life.
yeah, exactly. Okay, now
What a gamer.
what a game is the old. Yeah, the old man, bless the old man. Speaking of old man, we're gonna raid Old Man Armas. He plays the
Oh
old
my god, what a
trade.
transition.
Reading the old man.
Yes, Old
Old
Man.
man everywhere.
Yeah, there's too many old men. He plays the trader general of the Hundred Hands in the V Rising RP server, which is gonna open tomorrow. If you guys want more vampire
Ooh.
shenanigans, if you enjoyed this session, this will be on YouTube. You can catch the rest of the 14 episodes Kabanatas over at YouTube. You can check that out. And we are down to our last 5 sessions before we move to 100 years. I will say the bloodiest years are the 1600s. We already talked about this before. We are moving them to the 1600s, and Arc 3 is gonna be the 1800s during the era of the revolutions with Rizal and stuff. So they're gonna be like 300 years old by the time the revolution is kicking in. So yes, long liveth call to arms. Also, please use this raid, Aswang raid. We are all Aswangs. We are raiding Sin. And yeah,
Swang raid.
yes, thank you. Thank you to the 10 kids, and you can catch our game next week, Wednesday, again, and see if they save Uncle Ben. Wait, no, that's not his name. Save the uncle and see the fate.
Oh
Not that uncle, bro. But yes, we'll see how the
Oh.
fate of the uncle and the Horomentado in the next stream. Bye bye.
no. Goodbye, chat.
Bye, chat.
Bye, chat.
Bye bye.
Mwah.
Smooches.
And